Thanks for tuning into my channel where I channel my genie to do psychic readings. Let's go ahead and get started on a reading here. This is going to be a reading for, let's do Sagittarius first. I have a couple readings to do. We're going to do Sagittarius first. So Sagittarius is a fire sign. Autumn, fall months. It's a sign that is cold and dry. So what do I mean by that? Cold because it's autumn and winter, a time of saving, a time of harvesting, a time to reflect, preserve what you've got, make the most of, save relationships, honor, document, knit. So even be in the house. So that's what we mean by cold. And then it's dry. So Sagittarius personality will be in, I think this is for the person who bought the reading. It was sold on Etsy. They are going to be somebody who implies a lot. They might, I even feel like they may assume. They may have gotten in trouble for assuming. Excuse me for a moment. I have an itch. Okay, I'll get through it. Ruled by Jupiter. Sagittarius, actually the symbol for Sagittarius is the archer, and the archer is pointing its arrow at Scorpio. Always trying to hold Scorpio accountable. So you may find that when it comes to Scorpions, you have this weird love-hate relationship. That's people that are born in they're born in the middle of October to the middle of November. Okay, so owned by Jupiter. Jupiter right here. Am I lining up this should be the Venus. This is normally where I put Venus. I think I got my cards backwards, guys. Sorry. So Mars goes at the top. I always put Mercury over here. Jupiter right here. And this is the distance from the sun. That's how I lay these cards out. So, I mean, Earth is actually not the closest. Mercury's the closest, then Venus, then Earth, then Mars, then Jupiter, then Saturn. Saturn is the farthest from the sun. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the money. You may find that you ruled by money. You either don't have it, and for you, sweetheart, I am sorry. I feel you. Never in your life, you have been around a lot of people with money, and you seem to do exactly what they do, but the money just doesn't come to you the way it comes to other people. Okay, so I guess you could say that's prediction number one, but I'm going to go into more depth than that because I did a little bit of grounding before this reading to tune in and make sure that I was very confident in my three predictions. The first one here is that I picked up that you do not have a child. Whoa, I'm just seeing an image here. I did see, I think you may have lost a child. I am seeing a child. So, out of the house, grown. There is some energy here around children. I actually do predict that this is a great time for you to have love and think about having a child, bringing a child in, adopting, if you're in a relationship, planning for parenthood, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that you are gonna have a lot of great love, happiness, romance, and even the possibility of starting a family, expanding your family. If you recently miscarried, you know, or in the past, your angel is still with you and watching over you. Let's go ahead and talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be in the 5th house. That is the house for study and children. So it's kind of a youthful house. It's a house for the time you're in college, you're thinking about starting a family. And that's one of the reasons why I predict that this is a great time for you to have love and think about children. Also because I did meditate before, I was asking my genie's telling me you don't have a child, or at least a child financially burdening you. So this is also a good time for you to save money. So that's going to be prediction number 1, a chance to save money coming up. Prediction number 2, happiness in your love life. Let's go ahead and pull over the Venus card, because that's the love. It's the love card. Let's pull it over and see what we got. Ooh, my gosh, time to make plans. This is what I'm talking about. This is a time for you to plan that family. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Jupiter. I keep talking about the Jupiter position. Ooh. Okay, so this is health. There's some issues with your health that would block you from reaping all the benefits that you're gonna find so easily. So if you have any type of health issues that keep you from studying, like concentration, maybe you have a food allergy, you're missing a vitamin, this is a time to treat it, because you're going to be able to really effectively find the root cause and solve some type of health issues you have around either concentrating, studying, and or reproduction. You know, I apologize. I realize my light's not on for this reading, so you'll see this video might look a little bit different than other ones. My apologies. I just realized the light's not on. Okay, so then my 3rd prediction for you is a family party. And you know, we might even be looking at like a wedding, but I didn't get the marriage card, so. Oh gosh, no, it's a funeral. Okay, you know, and for you, I felt like I had to draw a Sunni card. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that now. My condolences. Gosh. The next reading, I'm also picking up some. Now this does shock me. Funeral does shock me. Maybe a memorial, anniversary of the passing of a relative, passing of a loved one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card here. I think I'm gonna pull with a pen. Use my pendulum if I can find it. Okay. Pendulum missing. Okay. We're gonna have to go, you know, I think it's this one, yep, I'm telling you it's this one. So the message for you is determination. Focus on what is really an opportunity for you. What the planets are aligned, what kind of circumstances are, available to you in these next 4 to 6 weeks. Your card, 8 of Wands reversed. Kind of just not feeling like you want to start anything new. So I can see how these 2 cards will go together. You know, so my genie, House Gen, I named them House Gen. And I'm hearing noises in my house. Okay, House Gen is saying, fight it. This is your chance. This is your chance to make love plans. This is your chance to deal with and address some of those health setbacks you've had related to allergies, vitamin deficiencies, you know, the things that we overlook because modern medicine just doesn't address it. You know, they're always looking for, you know, disease management or, you know, the preventative, which still there's just hunting for disease management. Okay, so outcome, okay. You're gonna use the time to save money. You know, I mentioned to you that was one of your predictions, you can save money. So that's what you're gonna do. So when we look at determination, you not wanting to start anything, save money, girl. That is going to be a lot easier in the next 4 to 6 weeks than it normally is. So use that to your advantage. Now, some of the other cards we can look at is Mercury, which is skills, and Saturn, which is brains. Usually that has to do with work. Okay, so barely avoiding being stabbed in the back at work. And then with your brains not being able to balance. So this is where, you know, Jupiter goes into the it goes into the 5th house. And that means that, so if we think of the 5th house, I'm seeing flashing lights here. So Capricorn is the 1st house. Aries, Pisces. Wait, no. No, Capricorn is not the 1st house. Aquarius is the 1st house. Aquarius, not Capricorn. Pisces, so Aquarius, Pisces. You may be like getting this ahead of me. Okay, what comes after Pisces? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So that's where Jupiter is, in Gemini. So that's what we mean by houses. So this, when the planets are in the Gemini house, the 5th house, that's when they're going to be looking at studying and the child in your life. Okay, so we've got, you know, the readings so far. Fortunately, maybe some type of memorial, grievance, loss in the family, a time to save money, a time to make love plans, plan that wedding, plan that vacation. I'm hearing vacation. Plan to try to, you know, expand your family. I'm getting lots of energy around that. And then for Mars, those are the challenges, and that's where he doesn't show up. That's the challenge. Well, if he's not showing up, trust God. I am a Catholic. That's my religious choice. I don't discredit any other religions. I think they're all valid. God is God. But you know what? Get ready. You know, clean your house, get your bed made, write your love letters, get ready, because God is going to set up the planets and circumstances for you to plan on love, for you to plan on marriage, for you to plan on a family. The challenge is that he's just not showing up. Because see, when this is right side up, that means he's gonna propose. This is a really awesome card. This is him saying I do. When it's reversed, it's him, I don't. Challenge, you know, men, you can't live with him, you can't live without him. Yeah, it's the paradox of women's existence. So I hope you found these 3 predictions helpful, and I really appreciate you watching my video. I'm wishing you peace, blessings, gratitude, joy. Thanks again. Bye.